Hello, everybody. Joanna Blomstrom here about an article called DevOps versus Agile. Who cares? And the answer to who cares is all of us. We really, really care, and that's the one thing we have in common. And that's why I think we should move away from debating the actual wording and start doing things that are a lot more important, such as bring the organization on the same journey that we are at. So the article says, and before that, I'd like to show my hand and be very clear. I've been writing for years about, not years, but several years about DevOps. And I've at one point proposed that we do away with our various chief innovation officers and chief digital officers and replace them all with, or even CTOs, and replace them all with a chief DevOps officer, someone who understands that once you've seen the light, once you know what was what, then that's kind of the way of the future. I mean, in general, I can't imagine, and that's one of the rants that I often go on, I can't imagine that anyone would understand the point of CI/CD and still say, I don't care, I still want to go back to my old ways of work. In the same way that I can't understand that anyone would get the point of Agile, that makes you faster, it makes you better, it makes your people invested in what they're making, and still say, I'm going to carry on waterfalling and do print. So in my view, it's a question of understanding and of really seeing the light. So once we manage that, once we get the entire organization on the same level of understanding, we'll be in a lot better of a position to carry on with these two incredibly important directions, or maybe this one direction if we will agree it's the same thing. So in other words, I think right now we are a tribe of people who really got it, and we are not enough. Unless we align the entire rest of the organization, we'll soon be in trouble. And by entire rest of the organization, I do mean those under us, or those at the same level as us, anyone that we can reasonably convert in a true fashion, so that they start thinking of rapid changing technology with their hearts. That's great, but we also need to do a lot of work to empower our leaders, because realistically there are tens of organizations out there who have started an agile transformation process or have moved some apps to the cloud, and they have done so because some consultancy told them, and not because they get the point, not because they want to move faster, not because this desire of using technology in the way that it is, God has awarded it to us these days. The gods of technology have given us this way of moving way faster, and these organizations at the top have not understood the point of it at all. So until we are able to bring all these layers of leadership along on the same journey, until you have all of your CTOs, CIOs, I say this a lot, in the same boat, getting it, having working from the same backlog, until everyone works from the same backlog, we're not going to get very far. So Agile, DevOps, I don't care what you call yourself, potato, let's just get to work. Have a good week, and may you hear of many people with their hearts in the right place. Bye.